The NFL on EA Sports has come to the Twin Cities at U.S. Bank Stadium in downtown Minneapolis. Two men ready to do battle. It's time to dance. And we are underway from downtown Minneapolis. Wishing he had a mulligan. That's not how you want to start the game.
Not at all, because not only do you give up the penalty and good field position, but it just kills the momentum of your team as you start a game.
Up the middle, Jones. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3, and it's second down. Looking to throw McCarthy. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7. McCarthy operating from the gun. This one swung out here to Jones. And to the 46 he goes and no further, so he is well short of the first down marker. They'll indeed go. Here's McCarthy. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Touchdown, Vikings! Justin Jefferson, 54 yards. And the Vikings' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
You know, as a head coach, you can't hide everything from your team. They know that people think that they're not supposed to be on the field with them. So they designed a heck of a game plan, didn't they? Nice fast start, get out after them, and maybe let everyone know that they're here to compete.
And get this home crowd behind them early as well.
Yeah, that's a huge part of it, isn't it? Because if you get the home crowd involved, sometimes you can ride that wave, and that gives you a little added pep.
Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to a... About the 23. Now Mayfield and the Bucs come up on 1st and 10 at their own 23. Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Here's Mayfield. Eluding the pressure right. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. Mayfield to throw it. That's complete. It's Chris Godwin. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. Here is 3rd and 5. Now Mayfield sliding out of the pocket. That is caught. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They'll run it. Here's the rookie from Oregon. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. 2nd down, Mayfield. Airing this one out for Evans. And that is incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
The pass is caught by Cade Otton. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10, down at the 31. Mayfield looks to throw. This is caught by Evans. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. They run for the first time here with Rachaad White. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. And the Vikings are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line. So tug on the face mask, and that's going to cost him 15 yards.
And sometimes it'll go unnoticed, but that one, pretty obvious for everyone to see.
And now it's 1st and 10, a big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. This is 2nd and 8. Here's McCarthy. Drops it to Jones in the flat. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Throwing is McCarthy. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
On 2nd down, it's McCarthy. A check down here to Jones. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. McCarthy, third and short yardage. Going underneath, he's got Hockenson. And he's got enough for the first across midfield to the 48. McCarthy, he'll set to throw it. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. Here's 2nd and 10. To the air with McCarthy. The left side completion to Jones. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. An inside give to Jones. And he's able to get the first before... The NFL on EA Sports has come to the Twin Cities at U.S. Bank Stadium in downtown Minneapolis. The kicker, Will Reichard, has the ball on the tee. And we are underway from downtown Minneapolis. Purdy looking to throw on first down here. And this intercepted on the first play of the game. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
Now McCarthy throwing on first down. Escaping the pressure right. There's Jefferson to pull that in. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Now McCarthy. Throw left side complete. That's Jones. And the Vikings are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. Now Jones. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Jones. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. Jones. And Jones is not going to have the first down as they stop him short. No gain on the play, and what to do now on 4th and goal. Defense keeps him out of the end zone there. Now, will they go for it? And if so, can they do it one more time?
Yeah, I just don't know if it's worth it going for it, because what we've seen from the defense so far, every gap is taken care of. Everyone is sound in their coverage. No one is breaking free. And those ball carriers are getting tagged. If I were them, I'd think very hard about just taking 3 points and taking their dignity and moving on.
And the ball's at the 2, spotted at the 2, so a pretty good chunk to go. Now the Vikings will send out the special teams crew here for a field goal try. And his kick is good. And the Vikings have a 3-0 lead. So an opening drive field goal maybe doesn't whip this crowd into a frenzy, but I think that they will take the early lead.
There's no doubt about it. They will always take the early lead, and maybe that celebration comes later if they play well and they can break things open. But right now, this is all about letting the offense just get settled in.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they'll be looking to make amends for that first drive, which came to a rather abrupt ending.
Certainly did, and I remember going back to my notes before this game, and a lot of times when I scout a guy, I have a little section about how does he handle adversity. And in this case, a big check mark. He may have thrown the first interception, but I don't think he's going to throw very many more.
So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. Purdy will set up to throw it here. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. Now right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Purdy off the play fake. He'll get this underneath to McCaffrey. And he is going to lose yardage here. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. Play action, and now here's Purdy to throw it. The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack. Jonathan Greenard running in to pick up the sack.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted.
Partner, I think this is what long-term starters in the NFL separate themselves from the rest of the pack, because there's still 3 full quarters left in this.
The NFL on EA Sports brings us to the banks of the Ohio River and Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati. are set to go. Evan McPherson to do the honors, and we are underway from Cincinnati. McCarthy going to put it up right away. That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hockenson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First and 10. Here's McCarthy. Caught on the right side by Jones. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a first and 10 down at the 31. Working out of the gun is McCarthy. Flushed out right. Pass complete to Naylor, right side. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. First and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. They'll try and run it in with Jones. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. No gain there, and it's going to set up second and goal. So stuffed from the 2, now what?
You know me pretty well. What do you think I want here?
Play action?
Definitely. Let him get outside and create. And if he has to run it, he has a little bit more space.
Second and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. Jones again. And he will take this one into the end zone for a Viking touchdown. Aaron Jones taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Vikings get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Burrow and the Bengals with a first and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. And they will set up shop. We're at the home of the Super Bowl 52 champions, Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. We're at the home of the Super Bowl 52 champions, Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. And they will not get a chance to return this. The NFL on EA Sports brings us to the banks of the Ohio River and Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati. Set to go. Evan McPherson to do the honors, and we are underway from Cincinnati. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback. They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. Second down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Throwing on second down, McCarthy. Finds his man. There's Jordan Addison. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. McCarthy to throw on 1st and 10. Flush to his right. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. But following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13. Looking to throw. McCarthy. Pass complete to Addison. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. Here is 3rd down and 4. Back to throw. McCarthy. Throw left side complete. That's Jones. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 45-yard line. Looking to throw. McCarthy. Eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. Touchdown, Vikings. Jalen Naylor, 45 yards. And the Vikings are on the board first here this afternoon. Boy, just zero hesitation from the rookie passer there, partner. He is coming out firing in this opening quarter.
And all the talk leading into this game was that pass rush, talking about challenging this guy, getting into his grill, getting into his space. And how about him? Might be his first year in the NFL, but I don't see any fear in him at all. How about that big-time throw right out of the gate?
Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. Taken at the goal line. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here, 1st and 10 at their own 27. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Here's a diving catch right side. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. And now the Vikings are going to stop it here on defense with a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They come up with exactly 1 minute to go in this first quarter. On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. Forced out to his left. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well, what we call those broken plays? You can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those 2 that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you. His pass caught at the 4. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Brown going to be stopped before he can get moving forward as he'll lose a couple back to the 5-yard line. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Being chased out left. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. The offense is going to stay out there. We'll see what the play call is. They need to find the right one. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Chase Brown. It's a 1-yard touchdown run. And the Bengals' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. So a big call there on their opening drive. They go for it on 4th and goal. It pays off.
And I think, Brandon, they were feeling like they needed to match that touchdown on the other end. They didn't want to give them an advantage by kicking a field goal and being down here at the outset.
And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it. So what do you think the mindset was there? You can tie it with a PAT here first half. Why go for the lead right now?
The old school mindset says if you have a better team, you just go ahead and continue to try and dominate. There's also a school of thought, if you don't think you're quite as good, you have to try and take advantage of opportunities. And finally, I just think this is analytics coming into the game. Someone saying the more you go for 2, the better your chances are of actually getting them.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. McCarthy now on 1st down. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football, and the Bengals grab it. And that will set him up in excellent shape. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line. The defense, they were swarming that time and ultimately got to him before he could get rid of the football and knocked it free.
And don't you feel just a little bit of sympathy for him back there, though? So much going on, so much swirling around. He's trying to find someone downfield. He's trying to move around to find an open target. Sometimes you forget the number.
Now a diving effort right sideline. He's got it. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Burrow will throw. Escaping the pressure right. Toward the pylon, caught. Touchdown, Bengals. It's T. Higgins with a touchdown pass from Joe Burrow. And the Bengals have taken the lead. Well, on that connection, it looked like they maybe had some pre-play communication. Maybe one of them noticed an area that was open in the defense to get the pass to.
When you put the time in, sometimes you have that great silent communication that you just noticed right there because the best quarterback-receiver combos in the NFL, they know how to make those adjustments at the line of scrimmage when they see something pre-play, and they got it done there.
And it's incomplete, but a flag is down here, so hang on. Let's see what we've got. He broke that line of scrimmage and then let it fly, and that's an automatic flag.
Yeah, and you don't just lose the 5 yards there, but you lose it down as well. So he obviously needs to have better awareness about what he's going to do. Either tuck it and go or throw it to a target and get that pass away.
And he won't quite make it to the 25. On first down, McCarthy. They'll roll him out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. Oh, a dangerous pass there, and it's intercepted. Through the middle of the field. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line.
He'd been having a good day so far, but I think he got a little overzealous on that one. Still young in this league. Has to learn to try not to do too much on an individual play because, as we all know, sometimes less is more. And throwing away is preferable to making the big mistake.
Here we go. Hey, can.
Throwing now, Burrow on first down. He will find his man Chase complete. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. So now following the big play, they've got a first and goal all the way down at the 10. Flushed out right. That's to Chase. He's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. 10 yards on the touchdown pass. And the Bengals are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. So, Charles, that's 3 touchdowns on 3 drives, and it's just been an offensive barrage so far.
Great word, partner, using barrage right there. I'm going to add another word if you don't mind. How about perfection? No surprise that they're leading right now. Absolute dominance throughout this ball game, and no signs of slowing down.
That's caught, and he's got it. So the try for 2 successful, and that bumps their lead up even further. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling.
It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Vikings. Jalen Naylor. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Vikings are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. So on this drive, the rookie leads him into the end zone, Charles, and that helps cancel out the points that were created on the previous drive when he threw the interception.
Yeah, let's give some credit to this rookie because instead of hanging his head after his mistake leads to a touchdown, he comes back out and he's firing and made up for it right there. A well-executed series helps reestablish some confidence in him to run this offense.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. They're starting to pull away with this one. Early on that first quarter, they didn't look so great offensively. What has changed?
Sometimes it's just a matter of doing what you plan to do better. Sometimes you just put that all together and you execute. Other times it's just a simple adjustment in your game plan, finding a spot that maybe was a little weaker than maybe you thought, and going to that. So many different things, so many different ways, but right now, you got to like what they're doing. They have put distance between themselves and their opponent.
Looking to add on here in the second quarter. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down.
Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside. On third down, Burrow. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. Burrow to his old LSU teammate Chase for a Bengal first. And Chase will go in motion left. They will throw on first down with Burrow. Flush to his right. Another one into the hands of Jamar Chase. And he's brought down. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Good, strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Throwing again, it's Burrow. Dancing to his left. That's caught. It's a rookie from Alabama. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10. Burrow on play action. Steps away to his left. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. Here now, 2nd and 4. From the gun, a give to Brown. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4. Eluding the... Now Burrow loses the football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And he'll bring this one back to the 29.
Well, give some credit to the defense. They forced the big play, knocked the ball free from him, but it's a cardinal sin by the quarterback. Know where you are on the field, and he just gave up at a minimum 3 points.
And instead of getting down, takes the contact. The turnover ensues. Following the fumble recovery, McCarthy. That's down the field for Jefferson. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Bengals are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line.
I believe this is what you would call growing pains here, partner, because this defense obviously took the challenge facing the rookie, and they wanted to help indoctrinate him to the NFL. So now the big question is, can he answer that challenge and rebound with plenty of time remaining in this game?
Escaping the pressure right. Over the middle, that's caught by Chase. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Play action. It's Burrow. A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
Here's Brown on 2nd down. Oh, that's just not fair, and now room to run. And he's going to get this all the way down to the Vikings 11. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The Bengals set to receive. They have the lead and the football to begin quarter number 3. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. The Bengals drive about to get going. They go play action with Burrow. Flushed out right. This pass complete to Higgins. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. And they go play action now. Burrow. Open man is Chase, complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Running right, here's Brown. And he is going to lose yardage here. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Off the play fake, here's Burrow. Open man is Higgins. And this is going to turn into another 1st down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 25-yard line.
Now Burrow changing things up here.
Back to throw now on 1st down. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Shotgun handoff to Brown here. He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Here's Burrow.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6.
On 1st and 10, here's Brown.
He gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. Now it's Burrow. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. From 4 yards out. And the Bengals take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. They'll try and run it here. And he's going to go down right at the line of scrimmage. The defense left him with nowhere to go, and the try for 2 is denied.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
Well, the opposition laid down the challenge and opening drive touchdown here to start the 2nd half. And, Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a 2-score game.
Yeah, you're right about that. What was a small, manageable spread to overcome? A little bit more daunting now. I think you're exactly right. Pressure is on because you don't want them getting the ball back with a chance to really extend this lead out.
McCarthy, he'll set to throw it.
Flush to his right. And he gets this up to the 34, out of bounds there. He'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. Third and a yard, McCarthy.
Eluding the pressure right. And he's out of bounds, but not before a big pickup that time on what's going to wind up being the final play of the 3rd quarter. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 41.
Here's McCarthy.
Escaping the pressure right. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
McCarthy operating from the gun.
This is caught. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1.
To the air with McCarthy.
A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
Coaches talk about it all the time. Players talk about it as well. Excellent job staying disciplined in coverage and making that stop. Inside the red zone, every stop.
He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown. Aaron Jones from a yard out. And the Vikings have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th.
McCarthy going to look to throw for it.
Flushed out right. And they don't get it. They tried for the two-point conversion there, but unsuccessful. So here comes the kickoff, and what now is just a one-score, 6-point game.
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return.
And, oh, that is going to be a safety.
The goal here is about getting any kind of positive yardage in this spot because you don't care who, you don't care how. You just want to try and buy a little space and get away from your own end zone. But in this spot, the defense was all over that play and equally motivated to stick them with a safety.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
Let's go. Let's go.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the 4th quarter.
And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
I got the sense that the defense created a little momentum for them there, didn't they?
Did their job, forced the punt. Now, nice start to the drive. Offense has to do their part.
Yeah, they certainly do, but what a great start for them. They've got to go thank the guys on D.
On second down, it's Jones. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones.
And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, second down.
They went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Now, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
From just shy of midfield, here's a 2nd and 8. Looking to throw McCarthy.
Going underneath, he's got Hawkinson. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47.
This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's 3rd and long.
So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. They face a critical 3rd down now, needing a score here in the late going.
On 3rd down, they'll throw with McCarthy.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
And that's the downside of taking these big shots because they're definitely lower percentage plays. And now you look up, and it's 4th down. So not only do you have to worry about getting big yardage, you also need to just keep the game alive.
They'll indeed go. Here's McCarthy. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Bengals are going to get it back in terrific field position. The throw right side is complete here on the first play of the drive. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Flush to his right. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown. Well, this, of course, set up by the stop a moment ago on 4th down. And now that might be the score that puts this one officially out of reach.
And it's a tough one because your hands are tied when you're losing in the 4th quarter because you know you've got to make something happen. They couldn't pick up the first down. And after that, the air just went right out of the balloon. And you knew you were looking at a defeated team.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And they're going to mark that.